All right, guys, welcome to the Sandy Cheeks podcast. I'm here with Bryce Paxson,
Yeah.
and he's been here coaching with Better at Beach for the last 3 days. So go ahead and brag on yourself a little bit. Tell them who you are, what you do, and how you got here.
Well, I just want to start off by saying thank you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This man has a heart of gold, and he's done everything he possibly can to make my journey and this experience amazing. So I really appreciate that. Well, I mean,
Brag it up, dude.
start it up
Yeah.
with just playing, right? Like everybody gets out there, plays, and you get to experience like how much fun you get with this sport.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, I came out to the beach when I was 19. Had an awesome experience, and it was actually the first time I encountered true joy in athletics. I didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could actually experience joy. So from that point, I was absolutely hooked, and then you meet the community, and then you get hooked even more. And for anybody who plays beach volleyball, you know, once you get the bug, you get the bug.
Just takes one chicken
That's
wing, right?
it. That's it. Just takes one good hit, and you're like, okay, I want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you say you started at the beach. Where was that beach?
Huntington Beach, California. I'm originally from Southern California. So Huntington Beach probably at the time was top 3 locations in the United States, I would say.
Nice.
Hermosa, Manhattan are the top, and then I would probably say Huntington at that point. But yeah, I just utterly fell in love with the sport. No other way to say it.
Yeah.
I got a coaching job super early. I realized how much satisfaction, fulfillment I get out of teaching. And so I've been coaching beach volleyball collectively for about 12 plus years. I worked my way from juniors all the way to Division I college. I had the opportunity to coach some professional athletes as well as just myself in coaching.
Nice. How long have you been with Better at Beach?
Better at Beach, I have a little over a year. So this is, if I mark it down, this is my 13th or 14th Better at Beach camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing like one a month.
Yeah, about one a month.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a funny story actually. I was visiting California about a year ago, and you just talk about when things are meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't plan it. I ran into Brandon Joyner.
Okay.
When I was in Hermosa, he was training Logan, and I just hopped in. I knew him a little bit as a player. Like we shared some competition with one another. Just asked if I could help, jump in, and I ended up helping, and it led into a really, really good conversation about Better at Beach and potentially coaching. The very next day, I go to watch the sunrise, and I see Mark Burke out. Yeah, the very next day. So I just felt like this is something like God wanted me to do and experience in my life, and it's not a coincidence.
Yeah, no, so it's crazy how things kind of the stars align at certain points, and
absolutely incredible. 1 week later, I was in New York coaching a camp. So
nice.
yeah,
it seems like it's always kind of when you're not expecting it to. At least in my life,
yeah,
I've been sitting and I'm like, when I met Sherry or whatever, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, I'm chilling. I'm not chasing anything, and then in comes the opportunity, the girlfriend, the whatever it may be. That's kind of how we got into this as well. So
tell me about it.
Yeah, the facility owner here, he had a couple people working the bar part-time before we came in. This thing ran Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay.
That was it. Brian with Cedar Rapids Sport and Social Club has been a huge part in this. I think he's been here since 2018 running leagues.
Okay.
And he just grinded it out for like 7 years, which is, if you're in business, that's kind of what it takes.
Yeah.
You can have
you're not seeing that profit margin.
Yeah. I mean, you're volunteering for quite a minute until you can actually start making a living off of it. But so the bartenders he had would pretty much go to like Sam's, which is similar to a Costco.
Okay.
Go pick up beer, put it in a tub, and sell it to the people that were playing. People would play, and then they would just bounce straight out of here, and they'd go somewhere, get something to eat, have a couple more drinks. But I was helping him pick up court lines one year, and he's like, man, I really need to find somebody to run this place. Yeah. And I was like, this would be pretty cool. But at the time, I was full scale. I came from a background in real estate. So I have my real estate license. I have a real rental portfolio.
Okay.
I do heavy renovation stuff where I take it all the way down to the studs and build it back up.
Oh, wow.
So I mess with pretty much anything but foundations.
So God was prepping you for this.
Yeah, yes. So I was like, okay, that would be fun. And then Sherry and a partner we ended up buying out last year, Jenna, they were both working a second job to like meet some people, have fun, make a little bit extra money at Pickle Palace, which was new at the time.
Yeah.
And they would not promote Sherry up to a bartender.
Okay.
And Jenna was getting frustrated, and they're like, I just wish we could have our own place, you know? And I was like, I know a place, you know? So then we just kind of got together, started talking about it, and we were like, we could do this, you know? Yeah. And we all had the thought that this was going to be a part-time job.
Yeah.
We were just going to come bartend 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
And then we got into it, and we were like, holy shit, this is more than full-time.
Yeah.
This is an everyday morning, afternoon, nighttime thing.
Mm-hmm.
And none of us knew anything about volleyball, and none of us, Jenna had an idea on bartending because she's been a bartender for a while.
Sure.
But I've never served. I've never bartended. I've never cooked. I worked at Little Caesars, so okay. I had like a little bit of pizza experience.
A little bit.
But when we came in here, I was just like, all right, there is a lack of customer service I can definitely speak for Cedar Rapids, but it's all over, right?
Yeah.
There's no more service. There's no more connection beyond, it's just transactional now. So I'm like, let's just focus on having like Cancun level service. That's where Sherry's from. You go to the resort down there, they wait on you like hand and foot. They're like, hey, what do you need? They learn your names.
Right.
They get to know your drinks. They get to joke around with you and have fun and actually build a relationship. So I was like, that's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We're going to just sit here and welcome people, thank people for coming.
Yep.
Because volleyball, now it can be a cheap sport, right?
Sure.
Like league is $47 a person for 8 weeks, less than $5 a week.
Okay.
But it can also be an expensive sport. And if people are coming out here having a couple drinks, grabbing a protein shake, eating food, like entering a bunch of tournaments, they're out here 4 or 5 times a week. Like these people work really hard for their money.
Sure.
And I want to make sure that we are actually doing our best to make sure they have a good experience. And that's kind of how it went after that. We saw the opportunity and we're like, we need to jump on this and like actually try our best. I'm not good at going half-ass on anything.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. If I'm doing it and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, you know? So, that's kind of how we got started out here. I subbed in a couple times. I did like Realtor Olympics for just leagues and like subbed in on like a Realtor team, you know, but I never really played volleyball. And then I got out here and I started playing and I was like,
by the way, he is a fast learner. I was working with him today. He's a fast learner.
It's not very hard to go from 0 to 1. So he's got great coaching, so that helps. But yeah, I started playing and then same thing, man. I got hooked. I was like, this is the most fun thing in the world. Yeah. You know, you set time out, and specifically our experiences are a little bit different. You play a lot of tournaments, you do a lot of coaching.
Yeah.
I do a lot of like bar operation work, food truck work. But the biggest thing we're focused on here is building a community, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
The volleyball community is so tight knit. People are so friendly.
Yeah.
And I was super nervous. We ran a regional tournament, the Best in the Midwest, which is coming up June 5, 6, 7. $15,000 in cash prizes. Shameless plug.
15,000.
15 grand. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sign up for doubles. I've never played doubles. I've never even like played doubles.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's do it, man. I want to grind it out with these people. I want to meet these people. Yep. And we got smoked, dude. Like full play, my goal was to score double digits.
Yeah.
We scored 12, and then we won a set. So
Let's go.
Like, yeah. So we got to the bracket, and I had the best volleyball game that I've ever had. We went, it was to 21. We went 21, 23. We lost.
Okay. And
then we won like 25, 23, and then we lost 19, 21. And from then, I'm like,
it's a battle.
It was the most fun. I almost threw up multiple times because I ate a giant smash burger right before that. But the thing I noticed is like the super high level people, they're all super relaxed, super chill, and they were so friendly, and they were helping even in a tournament where there's, $1,500 on the line if you win. They were still willing to, hey, you should try scooting back when you
Yeah.
serve receive. So, yeah, after that, I was like, man, doubles is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Before I was like, oh, I'm a sixes guy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm kind of a fours guy. Now I'm like, okay.
Hey, your sixes leagues are part reason why Better at Beach is in employment.
Yeah.
And we're able to send coaches out to
absolutely.
these locations.
Absolutely. Yeah, our business model is very much so here for the beer sixes, right?
Yep.
We also have high-level volleyball. It's something we've been working on.
Yep.
Before we were just, here for the beer, you're here for fun.
Sure.
If it's your first time out, great.
Sure.
If you're a pro, great.
Yeah.
But, we've been working a little bit more towards the higher competition. But doubles is a hard business to be in.
Sure.
So you have 4 people on the court, and you're, like, actually exercising hard. So
sure.
You don't have any of, like, you have 2 people paying a smaller team entry.
Yeah.
You have 2 people that are working out hard, so they're not really drinking, they're not really eating.
Yep.
It's not a business like pro.
Sure.
But it's like true beach volleyball, right?
Yeah.
Like doubles is kind of where it's founded on.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. Yeah. I wanted to ask you a question. Do you feel the people in this area are pretty forgiving of you, like your reputation? Because I know that there's another place down the road, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And first of all, if you're in competing business relationships and you guys are both building communities and growing this sport, it should be about that. It should never be about the money. It should always be about that community. The money will come, but those loyalties, those relationships that you make are so important.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, is there a forgiving factor? I know like running tournaments, starting late, are people like pretty forgiving or understanding of the situation?
Yeah, super people. First of all, we're in Iowa. It's Iowa nice.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty chill here.
Yeah.
And then
I can attest to that. Everyone's been very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's super chill. You get some people that are kind of like, hey, what's going on? It's 5:15. Tournament's supposed to start at 5.
Yep.
But most people understand how things go once
Sure.
you get in the rhythm. We like last night we had the tournament.
Sure.
We had 2 teams signed up, and then we ended up with 10. So we had eight walk-ins.
Classic.
And they walk in at 5:05. So I'm like, okay, now I got to make the bracket. Yeah. Now I got to get everything ready, get it printed, because you can't prep for that like at all. So it's very much. That was something that used to stress me out a lot. Yeah. It was like, man, it's 5 o'clock. We're not ready.
Yeah.
I was hey guys, we're got a couple more teams that signed up. Give me 10.
Yeah.
We'll get this thing going.
Definitely.
So, but yeah, that you brought up a great point with the community.
Yep.
Our goal out here is not to like us in volleys. I don't view us in competition. We kind of work in unison, right?
Yeah.
My goal out here is to grow the volleyball community.
Yeah.
Not take business.
Right.
I want to grow the business.
Right.
So I think that helps a lot. And then also you said, the money will come. I'm 100% in agreement with that. I don't do this for the money. Obviously, if there was no money involved, it would be a little bit different. But I truly believe if you put out the best product that you can and you make it awesome, like the rest of it will take care of itself, right? Obviously, you can't be giving away free beer all the time. Right. You can't have $1 beer. But for the most part, I just think if you try your best and do a good job, like the rest will follow.
And I love that word, believe.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how many times have you heard me out here coaching?
Yeah.
Like, hey, coach, am I doing this wrong? Or like, give some feedback here. Just believe in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
A lot of this sport is having calmness in your body, understanding that calmness. But I mean, Kerry Walsh said it best: 90% mental, 10% physical, tactics, IQ. Yeah. It's really mental. Yeah. And betting on yourself, I think that's such an amazing thing. Yeah. That's one of the best things you can do. Yeah. Is have that belief.
100% agree. And I think there's a lot of parallels in life and volleyball.
Yeah.
Number one, it's a team sport, right?
Absolutely.
You can be Olympic, the best athlete in the world, volleyball player. But if you can't get a pass, then if your partner can't serve receive, you're not going to go anywhere, right? Yeah. It takes a team to get anything done in life and volleyball. And then I think life is also mental, right?
Yeah.
Like we have nights out here where we get rained out, or it's storming like crazy.
Yep.
And people kind of, oh, it's raining, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, take your shirt off, dude. You're going to get wet anyways. Like, let's have fun. When's the last time you danced in the rain, you know?
Right.
So I think mindset is huge with volleyball. Like you were coaching, you know, hey, you need to like envision where the ball's going to go.
Yeah.
You messed up your pass. Why? You know, and look back and reflect and, you know, work on that sort of stuff. Also, I want to say Bryce is an absolute dog. He came into this camp and he's like, I'm a dog. And I'm like, I love that. But he did this training is pretty intense.
Yeah.
I was very sore. I'm still very sore. Everybody's tired. This guy did a full day of training. It was 8:30 to 4:30 on Friday.
Yep.
We went and played a doubles tournament Friday night. And then we had another 8:30 to 4:30 yesterday. And then he plays a fours tournament. And we're back here you were here before I was, and I got here at like 7:15. But you could tell, like, Bryce knows what he's doing. You could tell he was dog tired. He was dragging. But every single set was fantastic. Like, blocking, you could hardly walk. And then a ball was coming, and he was, like, 4 feet over the net, just slamming on the other side. It was insane. And that's one thing I relate back to. I'm still pretty green in volleyball, but
sure.
I follow business a lot. And like Nick Saban as a coach and a leader, one of his quotes is, you don't practice it until you get it right. You practice it until you can't get it wrong.
Yep.
And you can tell watching you play yesterday, your fundamentals, you were dead. And you still, you know, the 4 Fs were there every time. And I'm like, I don't know how this guy's doing it, and he's doing it at a very high level. So that was awesome to see in real time. It was like definitely a mad respect moment. And I was like, you definitely have that dog in you. So props to you on that.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate it. It's just like anything in life. Like you talk about parallels in life. Mm-hmm. If you are willing to go out and get something and give everything you possibly have, you're going to get something back from that.
Yeah.
You might not hit your goal. You might not, you know, if it's to be a professional athlete, you might not get that. But there's so many character traits that you'll develop in that time and lessons that you'll learn in that time.
Yeah.
I played pro level tournaments. I've had success against professionals before. I wouldn't really consider myself a professional player. Others might have a different opinion on that one. But
look pretty professional to me.
But I learned a lot. This sport has given me so much, and I really have learned so much about myself and about other people. And it's crazy how aware you have to be of people. If you want to be a good volleyball player, you got to be aware of your own emotions and other people's emotions.
And that will infect the team.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
If you were in a bad mood, if you're kind of, I don't know, being an asshole or whatever, you'll notice your whole team starts playing. And I'm talking more 4s and 6s.
Sure.
I'm sure even doubles is even more so.
Sure.
But yeah, I like what you said there with, if you have your goals and you give everything. I think there's 2 options, right? You quit or you achieve your goals.
Yep.
As long as you're giving everything, that's the only two options. If you give full effort and you try your absolute best every single day, you either hit your goal or you quit.
Yep.
I don't think there's any other option, because I think there's things, God, universe,
God.
Definitely God. For
all listeners.
Yes, God is great. God is good. But if you like visualize it, if you pray for it, and then you can't stop there. You also have to follow it with the action, right?
Absolutely.
I've seen it happen so many times in my life. I used to not really be a religious person.
Yep.
Now I'm like, man, I've had so many prayers answered.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way it's not a.
And the people you needed in your life to help you
100%
have come into your life.
Yes, 100%. At the exact moment, too. I'm like, that's weird to have 10 coincidences.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what I felt when I saw Brandon, and then the very next day I saw Mark. I'm like, 100%. Okay, Lord, I'm listening.
I'm following your plan. Yeah, no. So, well, I know you're probably pretty hungry. So, you got anything else you want to wrap up on?
No, I just want to say, how many courts are here?
We have 22 courts.
22 courts. Yeah. We're just going to reiterate, what's the date for that tournament?
June 5, 6, 7.
June 5, 6, 7, 15 grand. Yep. If you're watching, you want to have an awesome time, awesome ambience, awesome vibes, amazing food. Okay, I will add this. I don't order the lunches for these camps. We get them ordered. Wet cat dog food.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the names because we don't do that. I had one bowl here and I was sold. Yeah. So next time I get here, I will be ordering all my food from this place right here.
That's what I'm saying, man. Excellence in everything, right?
Yep.
I want to have we have a little food truck. It is extremely difficult to operate. Mm-hmm. It's small. We have no storage. But I want that food truck to outshine restaurants in the area.
Yep.
And I think we're doing a good job. I know we have a low bar in Cedar Rapids. Our food is pretty not great.
Doing a great job.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Great job.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, well, thank you for having me on. Appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Really follow this guy. He's got a genuine heart. People he's surrounded himself with all have good hearts. So I know that this business is just going to keep thriving because you as a person are a good human being.
I appreciate that, man. And good people attract good people.
That's right.
I'm glad I met you, man.
That's right.
It's been a pleasure. Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right. Best of Midwest, June 5, 6, 7. $15,000 in cash prizes. We have upper and lower. If you're not great, that's fine. Come for the fun. Come for the experience. We have stretching. We have IVs. We have great drinks, good food, and immaculate vibes. So
sports.
Catch you next time.